On today's show, we cover JV basketball and the boys and girls varsity play in the annual Mike Beeson Memorial Tournament. All that and more on This Week in SCC Sports. Welcome to This Week in SCC Sports. I'm your host, the voice of the Saints, Brandon Karam, SCC Class of 2020. This week we start with JV basketball. On Friday, the boys hosted Fort Edward and won 58-28. The Saints were led by Reagan Burmaster with 22 points and Hayden Day with 16. On Saturday, the boys played Mayfield and won 52-44. The Saints were once again led by Reagan Burmaster, scoring 16. On Friday, the girls varsity opened up their season in the Mike Beeson Memorial Tournament, facing Salem at the Broadway Gym. The girls were outscored 21-18 at halftime, but a second half comeback helped the girls win 48-44. Ani Crocker led the Saints in scoring with 21. Here's Ani.
Well, we started off slow, but eventually we got our momentum up and we just tried our hardest and we did really good.
Championship game tomorrow. How do you think it's going to go?
I hope we play like we did today, maybe improve a little better. Coach is going to sit with us tomorrow before the game and tell us how we can improve. So hopefully we'll take that into consideration.
On Saturday, the girls played Warrensburg in the championship game. The Lady Saints were only down by 3 points at halftime, but Warrensburg pulled away in the second half, winning 54-26. Here's Coach Fantozzi, Coach Stacy, and Kennedy Murphy.
Well, the tournament went well. I thought the kids did okay. I mean, we lost by 20-some points, but we were in the game. We ran out of gas. And we're young. Really, one senior. I mean, you think about it, we have two seniors, but this is her first year ever playing basketball. So we're young. So we really feel by mid-season, who knows where we're going to be. We're very optimistic. They're good kids. They work hard. That's all that counts.
We played well. We just didn't make adjustments to what they were doing in the second half today. It was, I believe, a three-point game at halftime. We laid everything out on the floor yesterday, came in today a little tired. They worked their tail off to get started in the first half, then we just ran out a little gas. When we get tired, mentally you start getting a little slower and not making the quick decisions.
It was good. I mean, yesterday we played really good, and this team, they had a really good point guard. She was quick, and we did okay the second half, or the first half, and the second half we just kind of got tired, I think.
On Friday, the boys varsity opened up their season in the Mike Beeson Memorial Tournament, hosting Fort Ann. 16 first-quarter points helped propel the Saints to victory, winning 50-34. Tyler Harridan led the Saints with 22 points, including 5 three-pointers. Here's Tyler.
I thought we played really good overall. A lot of things to improve on, but I think we did really well on defense, which is something we need to do this year to get some easy shots in offense. And other than that, I think we can improve on our offense and move the ball a bit more.
Second half seemed to be a lot better than the first half. What change did you guys make?
I think we played our own pace. In the first half, we didn't play our own pace. We played to their pace, and we got to play fast, and that's how we play basketball, and I think that's how we got easy shots. On
Saturday, the boys played in the championship game, taking on Mayfield. In a high-scoring first half, the Saints were up at halftime, 36-24. The Saints then pulled away in the second half, taking home the championship 64-48. Tyler Harridan led the Saints in scoring with 20 points and was voted tournament MVP. Sam Harridan chipped in 12 points and was named to the all-tournament team. Here's Sam Harridan and Coach Spears.
It was really fun once we got going. Everybody was playing well on defense, playing well together on offense, and we're just clicking, having fun.
The kids are playing well. The kids are listening. The kids are playing hard on every possession. We only went about 8 guys tonight, and only one guy played a little bit, so it was a tough effort. They're a good team. Our guys battled their butts off tonight, and we're very excited. I mean, that's our first goal of the season, was to win the tournament. Now we move on to the Christmas tournament, our league title, and then hopefully a sectional title. So far, so good.
After the break, our talk with Athletic Director Fonzie Lambert. But first, here's what's on tap for this week. Welcome back to This Week in SCC Sports. This week's guest is our athletic director, Coach Lambert. And Coach, I just want your thoughts on how you think the winter sports season is going to go.
Well, I think we have a lot of potential this winter. Our varsity boys basketball is off to a great start. They just won the Mike Beeson Memorial Tournament. The girls varsity finished as runners-up in the tournament, but really showed some promise, especially in the championship game. The JV boys are off to a 2-0 start with 2 non-league wins against Fort Edward and Mayfield. And the girls JV seems to be rolling. They had a tough first game with Galway, but played competitive. And we got Michael Halligan. It's representing our school as our Nordic skier, and he's probably one of the top 5 skiers in Section 2. And of course, the bowling team. And the bowling team opens up tomorrow, Brandon, with a try match against Stillwater and Corinth. So we're starting to get rocking and rolling in the sports seasons in the winter.
Coach, thank you. We will see you next week on YouTube, so stay tuned.
Smile for the camera.